Hello guys, and welcome to another Zimaleta. In today's video we're going to be getting the Sprinter started. I actually got to get some fuel out of the fuel tank of that Sprinter that's got its hood open. There's still actually a full tank of fuel, if you could believe the sender unit for the actual fuel pump. But guys, I feel that today is going to be the day that things will work. Of course, I don't know ahead of time. I'm not that I could tell in advance. Of course, I could record a video in advance, but which I'm actually doing. But I actually don't know if the sprint is going to get started today or not. I just hope you guys will watch to the end and find out whether it will start or not, and maybe you could see by my thumbnail if it started or not. But guys, today is an exciting day because I do feel that it's gonna start. Because I mean, for one, if you have watched recent videos, there was no fuel in the fuel tank. The gallon that was in there, that was actually I was able to get out of there, it was due to the fact that I pulled the whole fuel tank out and then I poured everything out as much as I could out of the fuel tank. So no fuel. There was no well, the fuel pump was actually bad. So that's like another thing, like it's not gonna start. So bad fuel pump, which is not pumping any diesel, and there's nothing to pump in the fuel tank. Well, why would it start, right? But man, I really got my hopes up for this one today. I hope I don't get disappointed. I hope I don't disappoint you guys. But I must go ahead and replace the this is what we're gonna be doing in the video today. We're going to be adding fuel to the fuel tank, and we're gonna replace fuel filter. We're gonna pull another parts one from another van. That's about it. That's about it. Like, it really should be started like after this. That's all we're gonna be doing. So guys, please like this video right now, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I think we're gonna be having lots of fun here. Once we get the Sprinter started, then I'm gonna have an announcement to make. What's next for this Sprinter, you know, because I think it's going to be kind of interesting and exciting. At least it is for me, and I feel that all of us are like-minded here, so I think you're gonna be pretty happy. And I got this cat here. It's trying to climb my leg. Hey kitty, hey, hey. Yeah, she's a wild cat, likes to climb. But anyways guys, let's go ahead. Guys, this is how we're going to be getting fuel out of the fuel tank. So we're gonna go ahead and actually get prepared. So what I like to do is plug this thing in, and then I'm actually going to be using an off switch on this thing, on and off. I'm really not sure how many diesel cans we're going to need, so I'm just gonna stick it over there. Guys, if you're trying to pull fuel out of the fuel tank, you will need an 8mm type of socket. This one here, by undoing these things here. And it's actually really easy. I'm just gonna undo them all the way. And guys, I was able to get 5 gallons of diesel out, so things went fairly smoothly. I'm glad I got enough diesel. I don't have to run to the store and get it. Plus, most likely I'm gonna need to drop a fuel tank there or do something, so it's working out perfect. All right, now this is going to be a moment of truth. Hey guys, a little bit of advice. You know how it's hard to hold the fuel, the 5 gallons of fuel in your hand and trying to actually pour it in here? Well, there's like a little plastic tip. You can actually hook it up against you know, this compartment here and the metal piece, and it helps hold it for you, so you could actually do it like with one hand fairly easy. So just a little tip from me. Well guys, I got full tank of fuel, so now it is time for me to actually go ahead and unplug this diesel tank that I have back here. Time to replace all appropriate fitting. So we gotta actually install it here and there. Here I have a spare fuel filter with some spare fittings. That's what we're gonna be using. Okay. So that one's on. You came here at the perfect timing. I actually need your help.
Start here?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Almost.
We're almost done. It goes over there.
Yeah, it does. It goes on this one.
Yes, so.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and actually install this hose here. By the way guys, fuel hoses are notorious for leaking if one of these things are not tight enough. So it's very important to keep everything. It's a good thing I have a lot of spare parts. I just needed this little fitting. Came down, grabbed it. It's really all I needed. I'm gonna install that there. Fuel line into its place. So guys, I gotta install this. Man, this is too bad it doesn't lock in. I lost this. Еще не заводи пока-мись. So I'm gonna have to open this up. Okay. So this is a fuel line that's actually fuel coming in from the fuel tank. That's what this one is. And then it goes directly into the fuel filter. And then it gets filtered and it's sent to this upper type of hose to the high pressure fuel pump to then be pressurized. So Now I just have to tighten this thing up. I don't have much room. We are pretty much good here. We just kind of need to install the fuel. I mean the air. So we're going to spray some diesel on the inside, and this is to help the rings seat properly when it does start. Okay, now we're gonna install this back. This is a fuel injector tie strap, and here's the air. This could easily blow out with the pressures if we don't have this locking pin. And of course there is a hole in this one. I do have a good one, and I'm gonna have it tied up over here, and we have actually a sensor that's missing. Okay, Kevin, you could start. Okay, stop, Kevin. Are you letting it go? You starting, you letting it go? Is that what you're doing? You're doing 5 seconds and then you're stopping? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, is it pretty right here?
Oh man, we are having so much diesel loss over here on this side. Use the key back. Why are we losing all that diesel? So something has came undone. It is original fuel tank that I'm using, so maybe there's another problem that we did not think about. But one thing's for sure, I didn't see any leakage at the time when I got this van. So the fact that it's actually leaking some fluid now, it's weird. But also I was installing this last night. When I was actually installing it last night, I could have easily missed something, and it could happen. So I gotta climb underneath now and inspect everything. But one thing I don't want is to drop a fuel tank down again. I just lifted everything up, and it's actually, guys, it's not that easy to install it, to be honest with you, especially when you're by yourself. We had a whole fountain of diesel coming out of here, yet not a clue as to why that was. As much as I hate to say it, I have to drop the fuel tank.
I'm here.
Okay, can you please go inside of the van and then just put the key in the on position for like 5 seconds and then turn it off. Don't start it, just put it to on all the way and then turn it off. Okay. I want to see where it's leaking from. Stop, 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 stop. Kevin, stop! Well, guys, one thing's for sure, it's leaking from the top of the fuel tank. So maybe one of my hoses somehow slipped off. I mean, could happen. So I'm gonna have to drop the fuel tank. And boy, am I not looking forward to it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself guys. God bless you. Really sorry we could not fix this today. My name is Serge Zimaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter expedite or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.